Hello, hello, hello. I'm gonna do a little makeup here today, real quick, because I gotta go do some other stuff. And how's everybody doing today? I do have a little mirror like right here, just in case, because I'm kind of blind. Going with my one of my new favorite eyeshadows, Rome. I don't know, it just makes me happy. Rome makes me happy. And I take, I think it's Pop. I don't know, I'll have to look. I will look. And I use that in my crease. Just for a little bit of depth, but it's just not that much darker than the other one. And then, this is one of my new favorites also. This is Zion, which I'm going to put right here, just in that corner. Just for a pop of color. Okay. Now I'm going to take that same color and just really get in there for like a eyeliner color. I like that. It looks good, right? And then I'm going to just take, I have Glamazing, and just tap that right here for that little tiny bit of shimmer. It's one of my favorites. There. Okay. Eyes. Done. Now I'm going to take this is my favorite. So this is the Eyeshadow Everything brush. This is literally my favorite brush. I have owned a billion eyeshadow brushes. Actually, I have like a billion of everything brushes. This brush is so good. And I just love it. And I also have in here, this is a brush cleaner, like just for in between cleaning. So, and it works on your patterns together. So just like in between colors, if you're going to use like a really dark color and a really light color, perfect. I mean, it's just perfect. And then I think this is Stay Golden, and I kind of like to put that in this corner. Just like that. And it just, I don't know, gives a little bit more. Gives a little more something. And you can use that little tile. It's like a cleaning tile. And it literally just, like, I still like cleaning my brushes the regular way, but it really just gives it a pep. Okay, so now I'm going to kind of show you the camo look. I'm going to start with my forehead. This is my contour. Now, you can play with different ways to do it for your own face shape. I've tried a couple of different ways, but this just is the best. So then I also take a little bit right down in here. Because see, can you guys see that line? So if I do it like this, and then I drag it down, it doesn't make that break quite as bad. And it also gives more definition, and you'll really be able to see it when I put my camel color right there. And then I just kind of bring it down a little bit right in here, just to give that, I mean, I just lost 5 pounds. Yes, very quick, wasn't it? Now I'm going to take it right along here. Same thing. Now, I have kind of chubby cheeks, so I just do a little bit. I can do more. I could come down and bring like a whole, it doesn't work for me. So it really depends on, what works on you. The makeup is great for everyone, but you just got to kind of find your own niche. Okay, so now this is my camo color. And I'm only going to put it, honestly, on the worst of my brown spots. I got a couple in here. Okay. And I got a couple back here. And then right here at this eyebrow. Now, that's the only place I'm going to use that. Now, I'm going to use my regular highlight color and fill in the other places. Now, you notice I'm not mixing it together. I'm actually making this is 3D foundation. So that means it's one layer with 3 colors to give your face dimension. We like to joke, no chicken nugget face around here. I'm going to take my brightener. And as I'm doing this, I'm starting to now blend a little bit. Now, I also used this brightener on my eyelid. It's funny, you can hear my boys all the way from downstairs. I'm also going to use a tiny bit on my nose and ring it up. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to take in just a little bit. This is just a little pop of bronzer. And then I'm going to do a little pop of lip and cheek. What color to use? You know what? It's a fun day. I'm going to use some Cindian with that. And that's the only place I kind of combine a little is with my my lip and cheek, my blush and my bronzer. Now I'm going to take this brush and I'm just going to start blending that. I'm very lightly, super light, super, super light. Isn't that like magic? It all just like blends together. Now, it honestly looks like I just took 4 colors and made it into one. And I love that. Now, I personally have a couple of spots like right here that make me a little uncomfortable. So you can see I'm just going back in with my camouflage and it's not covering up any of the colors. It's just kind of hiding that just a tiny bit. And the other place I have it that drives me crazy is right here. And it probably wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't so white around it. And I was getting it bleached, but then I got a staph infection on my face wearing a mask. Thank you, COVID. And they only do it until the end of April, and I won't be off my medication. So now I can't do a chemical peel this year. How sad is that? Okay, the very last thing I do is I love a little illuminator. I'm using my brush again, and I'm just going to put it right here. And this just gives you that candlelit glow. Same brush. I'm also going to go with some vanilla dust powder, setting powder. And see how I'm just like pressing that in? And I'm only pressing it in on those spots that come off. Okay, so this is all done. Oh, I took off my bread. Goofball. Now I'm going to use my setting spray. Smells like I just went to the beach. Just kind of let that dry. You can take powder and put on it too. Kind of why I'm letting that dry. I actually got this as a gift from someone, and I've been working on trying to figure it out. It's actually pretty good when I get them even. And she has eyebrows. There we go. Now, this is, my friend sells these. They're magnetic eyelashes, and I love them. So you put on a liner and then you wait a few minutes, let them dry. And then I always start with one eye, and then on the next round I start with the other eye. And then over here I'm going to do the same thing. Now, I had the black liner, and it's just a little too harsh on my eyes. I think I'm just a little too old. Okay, while that's drying now, and I'm going to get my lids up a little bit, I'm going to take my multitasker and line my lips. Now I'll tell you a big secret. You take a powder, eyeshadow. I just used Pup. That's what I have in here. And you seriously seal that down with it. Now, I'm going to take Black Cherry and mix that out there. With my contour. And then I'm going to take the same color that I used on my cheeks, Cindy, and mix it together on the inside. Look how pretty that looks. You want to add a little shimmer, you can use, I'm using Tawanda. And what's really cool about adding a powder on top of it, it seriously lasts all day. Okay, so now I'm going to get my little eyelashes. Oh, my magnet keeps trying to come off. Here it is. Let me see, which is the inside right here. I think the hardest part is like getting them to like kind of contour to my little tiny eyeballs. See, now if I wasn't on camera, this darn thing would go right on. Who has that? Oh, there it goes. Then here's the other side. This time I'll be smart enough to go now, all of these come with this cool little anchor things that, like, if you're going to maybe go to an outdoor wedding or something and you're worried the wind or whatever, you can use the anchors. I don't personally use them very much. I think it's that great. Sorry, don't want my hair in the way. Let me see. And they're just supposed to be cool. And that is the whole thing. 13 minutes, top to bottom. Have a really good day.